Urban Therapy with Sun752, and this is your daily go-getterism number 850 for January 30th, 2017. Now look, I goofed yesterday, and I put video 850 where it should have been 849, but this is the real 850. And tonight, what I want to talk to y'all about is babying somebody. Babying somebody. You ever baby somebody? Anybody ever baby you? You know what babying is. You know, when you baby somebody, you basically spoil them. You basically make concessions for them. You appease them. You don't, it's not necessarily flattery or anything like that, but you let somebody have their way. Not only do you let them have their way when you baby them, but you let them have their way in an affectionate way. In other words, you put all the icing on there, the whipped cream, the cherry on top. You know, when you baby somebody, I'm going to put it this way. In order to baby somebody, you have to at least like them. More than likely, if you baby somebody, you love them or you have love for them. But you definitely have to like somebody in order to baby them. You know, because when you baby somebody, you're normally babying them when they're complaining, when they're belly aching, they bitching. You know, they're whining. They might even be whining. And a lot of people can't put up with whining. So one thing that babies do is they whine. So if you are appeasing somebody that's whining a lot, then you're babying them. And a lot of people are resentful of people who need to be babied. And they may even be resentful of the fact that you're babying them. You know, like the person that's getting babied, they don't have a problem with it because they're getting what they want. But other people who are not part of the babying process may feel some kind of way about it. I mean, it's kind of, you know, to be expected because probably deep down inside they're a little jealous of whoever's getting babied. Because it's crazy. You may be looking at them and thinking like, yo, why do people cater to this dude? Why do they cater to this chick? You know, all she do is whine and complain and bitch and moan and piss. I mean, come on. Don't nobody want to hear that. Man, look, I'm not babying them. You go ahead and baby them if you want to, but I'm not babying them. And that's what people say. The people who don't, you know, subscribe or appreciate the babying process. Now, when you think about what a baby does, a newborn baby, an infant, they can't take care of themselves. They can't fend for themselves. They can't defend themselves. They can't do for themselves. So they are dependent on other people in order to be able to eat, to be able to be warm and comfortable, to be taken care of, and to be shown affection and all of that. They can't do any of those things by themselves. They may not even be able to crawl yet, or definitely can't talk yet, or walk or anything like that. So they are totally dependent upon the mother in order to be able to learn to grow and to start to walk and start to talk and to be able to make it on their own. But there's a process, and when you give birth to a newborn baby, you're supposed to show that newborn baby a lot of love and affection. Now, sometimes we fall a little short of our baby because we don't want our children to turn into brats. We may want to spoil them, but we don't want to turn them into brats. See, there's a difference between being spoiled and being a brat. Being spoiled just means that you get what you want. It means that people give you what you want. If what you want isn't a bad thing, then really there shouldn't be any reason you shouldn't get it. Being a brat is how you act and show out and act out when you don't get what you want. And that's when somebody might baby you. Because you're acting, you acting a fool. You may be throwing a tantrum, jumping up and down, screaming, yelling at people, crying, a whole lot of crazy stuff. And only somebody that really, really cares for you is going to cater to that kind of mess. And it's probably not a good thing to do. So when you're really, really young sometimes we can skip the babying process, and that can be to your detriment. Small children should be shown a lot of love. There should be no limit to the love that they are shown because they need that. The world is already a cruel enough place, a dangerous enough place without that starting in the home. You know, you don't have to be introduced to that reality right there in your crib. You don't have to. Some people ensure that that's exactly how it goes, but you don't have to do that. So it's one of those things. So you know, when you baby somebody, you are actually giving them what they want and being nice to them at the same time. So it's like, oh baby, oh, you hurt yourself. Oh, come on over here. Let me take care of you. Oh, poor thing. I got you. You know what? You want some ice cream? You know, want some potato chips? Want something? Like, you baby him a little bit. And when you do that, it's called nurturing, really. All children need to be nurtured. And sometimes we fall short on the nurturing process, but we shouldn't do that. We shouldn't do that. Like, even when a child wants to be picked up, and we say, no, I'm not going to be picking this child up because they're going to get spoiled. You're taking a hell of a gamble when you don't pick your child up when they want to be picked up, because you kind of spoil that connection between parent and child. And we don't even realize we're doing that. We think that we're preventing them from becoming a brat, but we're kind of breaking a child-parental bond between the two. So it's probably best to, if you have the strength, to pick your child up when they want to be picked up. Now, of course, when they get too big, you can't be picking up, 7 or 8-year-old. They start to get heavy. And we ain't getting no stronger, right? But other than that, you should take care of them. Now, in the grown-up process, I would imagine that children who get baby probably expect to be babied by other people when they grow up. But they'll be woken up to the sad reality of that. Or they will find people who will baby them a little bit. Now, that's not that bad. I know it sounds a little rough, but it's not that bad if they will at least return the favor. You can't take all the babying and then you don't baby nobody else. Come on, fool. What's wrong with you, fool? You got these fools around here babying you. They taking care of you, and you ain't going to even baby them back? What's wrong with you? Nigga, you need to baby somebody. You can't just keep getting baby. You got to baby somebody your goddamn self. No, but it's serious. It really is. It's serious. Because everybody needs a little baby. When a child hurts themselves, they fall down. When you kiss the boo-boo, that's baby in them. When you grow up, you kind of want your boo-boos kissed. It doesn't work the magic mentally like it did when you were small, but babying somebody is showing affection, it's showing attention, it's showing love, it's showing warmth, it's showing, some togetherness. You're unifying. Parent and baby. Mother and baby. Father and baby. Father and child. It can be a good thing. And for the most part, it really is a good thing. So we need to represent that. So don't feel bad if you baby somebody that you really love and that you really care about. Just make sure that you don't baby them to the point where they become little monsters, where they become so spoiled and rotten and expectant upon you and everybody else to cater to their needs, even when their needs or their wants are not good needs or wants. Well, I don't know how. A need can be bad. It really can, because drug addicts need the drugs. You may say that drug addicts don't need drugs. Try that with heroin or really bad alcoholism. You'll see. You'll see. That's real out here. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, a little bit of babying never hurt nobody. If you have it in your heart to be able to show somebody a little extra love, a little extra attention, a little extra babying. Well, go ahead and baby them. Baby your babies when they're babies. And of course, they'll always be your babies, but make sure that your babies feel babied by you. Don't ruin that. And don't let people talk you out of that. Just make sure you don't baby them to the point where they stay babies to the world. They will always be your babies, but make sure that they don't become babies to the world to where they depend on everybody else to give them what they want and never be able to get anything for themselves. It's not a good look, you know. And make sure you get some babying yourself with your big adult self. There's nothing wrong with being a baby. We all need it. Who doesn't need love and affection? Some attention. We all need that. So represent that. The Daily Go Getimism Show is every single day at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Excuse me. Call-in number, oh, bless you too. Call-in number is 319-527-6199. Listen online, blogtalkradio.com/Sun752. Peace. Y'all have a good night. Your baby self.